Yes.
Yung mic niya.
Okay.
Check sa kabila. Ito yung ambience natin sa court side.
Okay. Wow. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, okay. Pwede pala mag-DJ dito eh.
Mic test,
Mic
check.
test, 1, 2, 3. Doringo.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Alexis Tinsay. Bass overload.
Check, test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Check, 1, 2, 3. Mic test, 1, 2, 3. PVL 2022 Open Conference. Chicken Jack basta. Ganyan. Oh, that next. Now. You're so 2000 and late. Hello. Let's turn it off.
Japan si ano eh. Bakit ikaw? Hindi na ano? Makinista ka.
The Philippine National Anthem. We'd like to advise those wearing hats or baseball caps to please remove them while the national anthem is being played.
Angels and PVL fans. This is day 2 of the PVL 2022 Open Conference, where the heart of volleyball will beat to the rhythm of the city. Balipure, the team that earned the respect of the volleyball community. Petro Gazz, the team that fought through the semis. Creamline, the runner-ups that will fight to reclaim their title. And PLDT, the fighters who will claim their high advancement speed. Who will show no mercy and who will show grit this season? Let's find out together here on the Premier Volleyball League on One Sports.
Hello there, PVL fans, and welcome to your and we will proceed to the playoffs. Kaya there's
Yes. Meneses, Cesc Molina, Catarado, they're big names, part of the national team. Now, let's talk about the key additions, which is actually more important because we have to remain positive for the fans of Petro Gazz. For me, they have to trust in their organization.
yes.
The vision, the vision of the team owners and the goals for this tournament. Obviously, rebuilding, bringing in a new coach, Coach Jerry, And these players, you said MJ Phillips and Jonas Abete, Cheng. But what I want to mention that's very important is Aiza Maizo, Bonilla. Because obviously they want a leader to already power pack team, no? But a new team, but I feel that they're going to build their team. The foundation will be Aiza Maizo, Bonilla.
You did mention the Santa Lucia players. They also have Nicole Tiamzon for the Berla Spikers adding to their lineup. And of course, the very legendary Coach Jerry to head the squad. Now, speaking of leaders, we were able to talk to their team captain, Chiside, beforehand. Let's listen in.
Yung mga returning players namin, actually, hindi naman kami ganun nahirapan. When it comes sa loob ng court, mas napagaan pa nga kasi alam mo yun, hindi na kami nahirapan, lalo na yun, sinasabi natin nag-aamuyan sa loob ng court. So, onti na lang yung adjustments. Lahat naman ng team's goal is yung maging number 1 for this conference. Siyempre, isa rin kami doon. So, ngayon kami, ang goal namin is mag-perform ng maayos, pakita yung best namin every game, and bigyan ng magandang game yung kalaban, and especially respeto.
Love just how calm Ate Chi is every time, you know, she takes on another conference. And you mentioned Aiza Maizo Puntillas being in their squad. That's 2 leaders already, Noreen.
That's true, and it's interesting to see how they will play together. And I'm sure these two will work hard to try to get all the wins.
And the Petro Gazz Angels, they did come from the Champions League as well. A lot of exposure for their squad, but with the losses of the likes of Catarado and Ria Meneses, let's see how they will perform in this conference. Now on to the other end, sa kabila naman para sa Balipure Water Defenders. Ang kanilang key holders, they still have Alina Bicar, who transferred saglit lang sa Petro Gazz, but she's back with Balipure. And of course, the likes of Bern Flora and Sati Espiritu. Also, Gaira Baroga is still with the team.
Yeah, you know, this is a team who's also, they want to play, they want to enjoy, they want to get more wins. And key losses, of course, that's a huge name for them. Bombita's played with them for a while, no? But you can't help but be excited when you see the key additions.
Yes.
Marciano, Puitre, Maraginot, Orenday, Eroa. For me, I think they beefed up their bench. So they have that to boast of, the depth of their bench. And these young kids, they're just going to play, enjoy, and hopefully get some wins this conference.
Joe Maraginot coming from the Perla Spikers. Janine Marciano, one of the leading scorers of Signal HD last year. There you see Joe taking another uniform for this season or this conference alongside Alina Bicar. Great to see her back in action for Balipure. And as we mentioned, the leadership mula sa Petro Gazz. Ito naman ang team captain ng Balipure. Now let's listen in to our interview beforehand with Alina Bicar.
Yung adjustments na ginawa namin, syempre nandun pa din yung mga pag-receive namin, lalo na ngayon kasi madami na ding teams na nag-improve din and madami na dadagdagan. So ayun, and ayun, nakapag-adjust naman na kami lahat actually, and yun, lalaban kami ngayon. Siguro napatunayan naman na namin na hindi na kami underdogs, and lalaban kami hanggang sa dulo namin para gagawin namin yung best namin na lalaban kami sa lahat ng teams. Yung leadership pa din, syempre, as a team captain, kailangan, syempre, aasahan din nila ako para mag-lead sa kanila. And nandito lang din naman ako, and may mga ates din naman ako na mag-guide sa amin. So, ayun.
You know, it's good, Noreen, that she mentioned about not being underdogs.
Yes.
That's really important in the PVL because you really do not know what can happen here.
Yeah, you know, goes with what we're saying that anything can happen this conference. A lot of teams have beefed up their lineups, and they don't want to feel like underdogs. Obviously, they want to win and they want to prove to the fans and to the entire, you know, the opponents that they can hopefully get to at least the semifinals this time.
If you want to talk about upsets, we saw some of them last year, diba? And then of course, kahapon pa lang, we already had a taste of what this conference can offer. Tignan natin po kung ano magaganap sa ating unang laro between the Petro Gazz Angels and the Balipure Water Defenders. This is Game 3 of your PVL 2022 Open Conference. Now, Noreen, as we go along this conference with a lot of new players, make that familiar players in new teams, how much of yung ating parang leniency na ibibigay sa mga players dahil first game pa lang nila with their new squad?
Well, we mentioned it's such a short tournament, no? It's a one-month conference, so each win will count. Not much leeway. They have to start.
Again, the eliminations will end by Friday next week. That's how fast this tournament will be. If you're part of Pool A, you have 4 games in the elimination round or in the round robin. And then if you're part of Pool B, 3 lamang yan. Napakabilis po ng ating tournament format. Now, you also have to give respect to our players to read dahil, syempre, no, yung kanilang training in the middle of these conferences, you never know when you're coming back. Dahil nga, there may be another spike of COVID,
Right.
but the respect that we have for them, napakataas lang talaga for the effort that they put in.
Oh, for sure. You know that they love playing and they also want to entertain the fans. So they're really hats off to these players.
Now let's go to our venue announcer, Noel Zarate, for our starting lineups.
And now let's meet our officials for this match. Our first referee, Mark Santos, National Referee. Our second referee, Spink Capusa, National Referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Petro Gazz Angels. Outside spiker from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 5, Gretzel Soltones. Opposite hitter from the University of Santo Tomas, number 8, Aiza Maiso Pontillas. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 9, Ram Palma. Middle blocker from Juniata College, number 13, MJ Phillips. Center from De La Salle University, number 17, team captain, Chi Saet. Outside spiker from the University of the Philippines, number 19, Nicole Tiamzon. Starting libero from Adamson University, number 1, Ben Pineda. Head coach for Petrogaz is Jerry Yee. And now the starters for the Balipure Purest Water Defenders. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 4, Jen Kasugod. Middle blocker from the University of the Philippines, number 5, Marian Buitre. Opposite hitter from San Beda University, number 8, Janine Marciano. Center from the University of Santo Tomas, number 11, team captain, Alina Vicar. Outside spiker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 13, Joe Maraguinot. Outside spiker from the University of St. La Salle, number 14, Patty Orendain. And the starting libero from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 7, Eliza Errua. Head coach for Balipure is Romel Abelia. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board.
All right, we have the starting lineups for your Balipure Water Defenders and the Petro Gazz Angels. For Petro Gazz, Aiza Pontillas is starting the arena alongside Rem Palma, Nicole Tiamzon, Gretchen Soltones, MJ Phillips, G-Side, and Pang Pineda.
Yeah, if you look at the lineup, it's a very potent lineup.
And then on the other end of the floor, Joe Maraguinot with their new squad alongside Jen Kasugod, Patty Orendain, who is also making her debut with Balipure, Alina Vicar, Janine Marciano, Marian Buitre, and Eliza Eroa.
Well, I don't know about you, Migs. I'm pretty excited about today's match because of the new names in these squads.
Always very interesting to see familiar faces in new jerseys. G-Side begins with a service ace for Petro Gazz.
Classic Chisa, and we know that she can serve. She's a good server, and she starts her match with an ace.
College pa lang, best server na agad si G-Side. Last year, she finished number 4 in terms of sets in the PVL Open Conference. Unfortunately, it's a service error on the second point.
She's at 50%. 1 ace, 1 error.
Jo Maraginot naman para sa Balipure Water Defenders. We mentioned she came from the Perla Spikers. Great to see her recover from her injury as well. Ito si Rem Palma, paramdam agad dito para sa Petro Gazz.
Okay, for the fans, Mix, what was the injury of Jo? Would you know?
Si Jo, we have to make sure of that, but as far as I remember, it was a leg injury.
Oh, okay. I mean, you hate hearing about these injuries.
We'll have to confirm that. I will have to confirm it. Oh, a miscommunication happening for Petro Gazz.
That's what you don't want to see. Good effort by Chisai to keep it up. But yeah, Sultanes and Palma just looking at each other.
And Janine Marciano, we mentioned she was one of the top scorers last year, contributing for Signal HD. Let's see how she will be able to contribute for the rest of this conference.
What a serve!
Unfortunately, the effort of the Petro Gazz Angels will pay off. Then Palma will score once more.
Yeah, just a smart tip. But you really have to give it to Petro Gazz for keeping that ball alive. That was a beautiful serve over there.
Palma will be serving now for the Angels.
Obviously, Palma has found a home with Petro Gazz.
Yes. And a lot of championship experience as well mula kay Rem Palma. Unfortunately, it's a service ace again. Make that service error here for her set.
You can sense that nerve setting in for both squads. A couple of service errors.
Again, this is the first game, respectively, for both Balipure and Petro Gazz. Chisai will go to MJ Phillips. There's the veteran, Pati Orinda in. That's going to be a very interesting case for Balipure Marine.
Yeah, she has been a prolific scorer in the past. I mean, for her fans, they know what she can do. But we have to mention, MJ Phillips is now playing in the middle blocker position for Petro Gazz. So that's going to be an adjustment for her because she's used to be a wing hitter.
MJ Phillips was actually number 2 in scoring in the previous conference as an open hitter. Janine Marciano getting a service ace here. It's a 2-point lead for Balipure.
Yeah, good start for Balipure. I mean, right now, it's a battle of the serves yet, no?
Well, we did see in the first game yesterday, Noreen, that rallies came at the latter part of the match. Tignan natin how these two teams will respond. Bicar back sets onto Marciano. Kabila naman, the veteran Aiza Maizo Pontillas able to read the defense very well.
Well, that's vintage Aiza Maizo Pontillas for you, just finding that hole, using her volleyball wins there.
Well, if you want to know about the accolades of Miss Aiza Maizo Pontillas, you can proceed to her Wikipedia because I do not have enough time para isa-isahin yung mga yon. She's that good. Bicar onto Pasugod. Ball is still up. Soltones ngayon.
Good save.
Free ball given up by Maraginot. Saet onto MJ Phillips. Heroa will give it up to Orinda in.
Oh, good save.
Longest rally so far. Soltones. Balik sila kay Orinda in. And that's gonna work.
You know, that's obviously the strength of Pati Orandin. Eluding the blocker. She's not the tallest of hitters, but she's a very smart hitter.
Down the line hit for Pati Orinda in. Bounces off of Nicole Tiamzon.
Be very effective today for Balipure.
We want to talk about good off-season moves. Looks like it's paying off early. Ito naman, the net defense working.
Yeah, early on, if you're Petro Gazz, you want to check on your coverage right now. The movements are actually quite slow here in the first set.
Balipure is off to a great start, Noreen. 7-4, they have the lead.
Well, Picard did mention they don't feel like they're underdogs this conference.
Chisai will give it up to Soltones. Gretchen Sultones was the leading scorer of Petro Gazz in the previous conference.
Yeah, that's just a smart hit by Gretchen Sultones. She got blocked earlier. What she did, just a little top spin to the hip, and she gets the point.
There she is, 10th in the league overall in terms of scoring, and right behind her was Myla Pablo. Misreceived right there, a service ace para kay Gretchen Sultones.
Obviously, service playing big here in the start of the first set.
Well, Sultones is also known for her serving. Number 3 siya last year.
Wow.
And of course, college pa lang, MVP na rin yan for San Sebastian. Overseas. Saet will go to MJ Phillips.
Oh, good effort. You know, that combination of MJ Phillips and Saet, I think we will see more of that in time. Right now, it's you know, they need to polish that move, but we're gonna see more of that for sure.
A lot of great weapons para kay Chi Saet. Wala pang Myla Pablo yan.
Yeah.
Bicar on to Pasugod.
Oh, good
Right
save.
there. Tiamzon. That's going to be very hard for Eliza Eroa to track down. There's a man down for Balipure. And that brings us to our very first technical timeout in this match. Sulit saya ang inyong panonood kasama ang Sulit TV. Entertainment, sports, news, and information, andito lahat. Mapapanood ang TV5, One Sports, One PH at lahat ng free-to-air channels. Siksik na, digital at malinaw pa sa halagang 780 pesos lang. Tumawag lang sa 02-8888-5555 o maaari ring pumunta sa piling authorized stores nationwide. Mabibili rin sa Shopee at Lazada. Bisitahin ang Sulit TV Facebook page para sa iba pang mga detalye. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Bili na ng Sulit TV, powered by TV5. Now let's go to our courtside reporter, Alexis Gonzalez.
Ranking number 4 for best scorer and best spiker, Lady Peace Gretchen Sultones shared to me that the Angels last season had a hard time recovering every single time their morale would drop low. Kita naman natin yun sa kanilang mga games na kapag merong mishap, may possibility na magtuloy-tuloy ang kanilang mga error. Pero yun nga ang gusto nila i-correct. Gretchen said na mas importante ang composure kesa sa skills. Kaya kailangan nila maging mas relaxed and mas confident. Dito nila mamaximize kung anong meron sila pag nakuha nila yung rhythm ng bola, kung saan pwede nila makamit ang kampyonato. Let's get back to set 1 to see how they'll get their hands on the ball.
Thank you, Alexis. Now, that was very important, Noreen, because composure is what Petro Gazz needed to pull off this 6-0 run.
That's true. And slowly but surely, obviously, is the game plan right now. And they're maintaining a 3-point lead, which is what they should be happy with after that start.
Yeah, they were down 4-7 to begin. Chi Saet will go to MJ Phillips, who's still adjusting, of course, playing that middle blocker position. Tiamzon off the blocker, she will score.
Yeah, Nicole for that, you know, trying to go through the blockers as well. Pretty similar with Petro Gazz.
There's a timeout here para sa Balipure Water Defenders. As you take a look at the replay, great to see Nicole Tiamzon find a new home here in Petro Gazz.
Dahil sa laginta, maka-opensa tayo. Okay? Alay na, sobra yan.
Pasa kami isa.
Yan muna, ako muna kasi sa ikaw talaga tinatarget, Pati.
Ngayon, kung malakas talaga yung service, dito lang natin lagay sa gitna. Huwag na pilitin din yung subslater kung malakas talaga. Dali nyo na sa gitna, takbuhan lang natin ang paraan.
Dala, isang receive lang.
Alina, hatid
Jen, pasok.
Yes, coach.
Ano tayo?
Hey, Bali!
Jen.
All right. After they had an early 3-point lead, Noreen, Balipure is down by 4. What adjustments are you expecting from their squad?
Well, they're very tentative right now in their offense. When they started, you see that there's some confidence now because Petro Gazz stepped it up a bit. They feel, I mean, their performance is kind of slow. What for me, they go back to basics, how they started this game, you know, counter this Petro Gazz onslaught. So 1 point at a time for them.
Marginot was rejected at the net. Another chance here from the back. That was Orindain. And here's Tiamzon. Kasugod will be whistled for a violation.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to see, these errors. But I want to thank our good friend Sinjin Reyes. He gave me some food for thought. MJ Phillips, apparently her original position when she was in college and high school was middle.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. She's very tall.
That's true. So she's comfortable with that. We're just so used to her as a wing hitter.
Well, again, she was also comfortable and effective last year as a wing hitter. We mentioned her scoring, but in blocks, she was also number 3.
Well, you mentioned height is might.
So now, it is a 9-0 run for Petro Gazz Noreen.
Yeah, Petro Gazz obviously now not looking back, which is for if you're Balipure, you have to, you know, step on the brakes first. You know, composure. We always talk about composure. That's what you need right now.
Tiamzon.
Oh, good dig.
Orindain was there. Picar gives it up to Marciano. Chisait will go to MJ Phillips. That's gonna work. The high school and college mid blocker skills of MJ Phillips coming alive once more.
Yeah, and that actually forced the net violation from Jen Kasugod. Too eager to try to block that. You can see there, that's that error.
Little bit too aggressive para kay Jen Kasugod. It's 14 serving 7. Picar tried to go for the 1-2. Back with Balipure. Kasugod ngayon. And finally, that's a really big point for the Water Defenders because it breaks the spell. A 10-0 run before that.
Yeah, and that's what we know Jen Kasugod can do. You know, these powerful hits as well. Which the positives that Balipure has to get from. You know, start from there, you get a good point, get a couple of stops right now.
Tiamzon try to go cross court. Picar will give it up to Marciano. Chisait on to Tiamzon again.
That, for me, is textbook volleyball for you. A good pass by Pontillas, a great set by Chisait. And Nicole Tiamzon, just the blockers, very late, and they get the point. Textbook volleyball for you.
Nicole Tiamzon making the most in her new squad here. And also MJ Phillips. Missed the line on that service.
Balipure will welcome that error. And again, right now, you're down 9-15. Mount a rat. You're not out of this, but you have to start scoring your points early here.
9 serving 15, Alina Picar. Side will go to the quick, Rem Palma. A lot of chemistry between those two players. And that brings us to our second technical timeout. The PVL 2022 Open Conference is available on One Sports and in high definition on One Sports Plus, Signal TV, channel 261. We thank you for joining us here in the Paco Arena in Manila. Nix Gomez at your service alongside Noringo Match number 3 for your 2022 Open Conference between the Petro Gazz Angels and the Balipure Water Defenders.
Serving for Petro Gazz, G-Side.
Petro Gazz looking good after a relatively slow start.
But you know, Migs, what also contributed to their slow start? It's interesting stats here. Petro Gazz has 3 service errors. That's why they couldn't, get the momentum early on. But well, all is forgotten right now. They have a comfortable lead.
Good adjustment mula sa Petro Gazz Angels. G-Side. We talked about her serving already. She started this match. Sa kanya galing yung first service error, ironically.
First ace and then first error.
Yes. Free ball given up by Tiamzon. Vicar goes to the combination play.
Oh, good dig.
So Tones was there. Ito ngayon si Chami. Set back. Good net defense from Balipure.
Former teammates, now foes as well. Speaking of Tiamzon and Buitre, and Buitre and Orendain gets the better of that.
Lead is down to 7. Joe Maraginot will do the honors. Side onto Palma. Time and time again that has worked.
Yeah, you like what G-Side is doing right now. She's getting everyone involved. Going to the middle, going to Nicole. I mean, that's what you want from a good center. You're giving everyone the chance to score.
Vicar. And that time around, she gives Marian Buitre the chance to score.
Yeah. That's one thing we want to see also if we're, for the fans of the Balipure. Getting Marian Buitre more touches, giving her that confidence. And, we've seen her in college, so we know what she can do as well. So if you give her the confidence, you'll get a lot more from her.
Unfortunately, it's a service error coming from Buitre, just as we say that.
Well, Balipure has also got to check their errors right now. They have 4 attack faults as compared to Petro Gazz's 1. So these are the things you have to look out for in today's match. Good serve.
Wow. It goes straight out of bounds.
You see the way the ball just dipped after the net?
Take a look at it once again, just how sharp it is.
Look at the dip there. And Bern Flores actually a pretty decent defender. I think, no, that's
Patty Orendain.
Patty Orendain is a pretty decent defender.
Palma again. Vicar onto Marciano. G-Side will go to Aiza Maizo. Set back by Balipure. Aiza again. That's going to work this time.
Told you. She's getting everyone involved. Talking about G-Side.
Great leadership right there. Great setting mula kay Ate G and Aiza Maizo making Balipure pay.
Yung block natin, bago pa lang sila pumobla, nakita na natin kung sino bablock. Ito bablockin ko to, akin to. Pag umikot yan, akin yan. Ganun dapat. O pag umikot sa'yo, akin itong kapato mo. Hindi yung... Nakita nyo nga, hindi niya man tinuro, hindi niya man tapos pag binigay bola, tsaka tayo tatanong, late na, wala na. Kasi hindi nag-register sa utak natin. Ano gagawin natin? Tara. Ha? Ba't ipangatawanan mo na yan? Ikaw tumatawag yan.
It's 21-11. Alina Vicar and company finding themselves in a deep hole, actually, as we should say. The lead is already in double figures. There you see Jonas Abete, Cian Cruz, Seth Rodriguez, Myla Pablo, also Yeye Gabarda and DJ Cheng.
You can put those 6 in a different team.
Exactly.
That's how deep also the bench of Petro Gazz has become.
And talk to me, Noreen, as Balipure will send this over, just how important depth is, especially when it comes to the latter part of the conference.
Well, I feel really, a lot of teams really focus more on their starting 6s. Because training is there, they're obviously well equipped for long matches. But of course, if you want to mix things up, like in the future, like when the tournament is longer, that's when you need a deep bench. But yeah, I mean, it never hurts to have a good deep bench.
Kasugod. Chisay. Miscommunication right there. Eroa will send it over to Marciano. And she breaks the block. She breaks the wall of Petro Gazz.
Yeah, and you can see the block of Petro Gazz hasn't been established there. Yeah, huge hole there in the middle of Phillips and Soltones.
Baroga checking in for the Balipure Water Defenders, and there's Pampineda on your screen. Also, Jamie La Victoria came from Choco Mucho.
Yeah, this will be, I'm sure, an all-familiar substitution throughout the tournament where La Victoria comes in and Baroga.
22-12, Maiza Pontilla. So she's feeling it, Noreen.
Yeah, you know, when I was looking at the photos on social media, Aiza Pontillas is so fit right now. It's like she's got back to her playing weight probably when she was in college, but a little more muscle, a little more mass. So I'm pretty excited with the season, for Aiza.
She's off to a great start, and it's an 11-point lead for Petro Gazz. Baroga. No more recovery for the Angels, and Gaida will score.
Good effort though. That's one thing we're saying, the leadership of Aiza. Although she wasn't able to get that ball, she went for it. It's the effort, showing her teammates we always have to chase, give chase as much as we can.
There's Patio in the end. She will be serving 2 points on 2 attacks so far.
Oh, good save.
Eroa. La Victoria on 2. Joe Maraguinot sent back. Chance here for Petro Gazz. Gretchen Soltones. And she will score.
That's just a smart set by Chisa, and sensing, you know, the defense of Balipure struggling there. She just shoots set to Soltones all day for that.
It's actually a net touch called on Balipure on that play. But there's Gretchen Soltones ready to serve. 11 set points for Petro Gazz in their conference opener. La Victoria onto Jen Casugod, and that looked really easy for Jen Casugod.
Yeah, I mean, if they have better first ball, talking about Balipure, you can go more to your centers. Casugod is a pretty tall player, and she's quick, so that could be your first option right there. But then, first ball has to be 1 point.
Ball up, Chisay onto Tiamzo. Tough angle right there, able to get it through. Baroga. She, this time to MJ Phillips.
Good save.
From the back, Casugod. Balik sila kay MJ. Sent back by Maraguinot. Tiamzon. Good rally here. MJ Phillips.
Long rally.
Maraguinot. Still alive. Chisay on a 1-2.
What a rally there.
She just had to finish it on her own.
She wants a point for herself, and she deserves this. What a time for her to drop that ball.
Well, you want to talk about smarts? There you go.
She has it.
And she just looked so calm as she was doing it. She knew that she was going to score. 25-14. Set number 1 belongs to Petro Gazz. It's 25-14 to end set. And we take a look at the highlights. It was a slow start for Petro Gazz, but as Alexis said in her report, sabi nga ni Gretchen Sotones, composure ang kanilang kailangan, and they were able to display it in set number 2.
You said it right, Migs. I mean, after a slow start, they found themselves some of Petro Gazz down by a couple of points, by I think 3 points. But yeah, they maintained their composure, and you like what Chi Saet has been doing in that first set, getting everyone involved, at least, as we said, and finally getting a point for herself. And you know, obviously the flow of the offensive flow of Petro Gazz just followed. You can see in terms of numbers, attacks really dominating 14 as compared to 8. Blocking went Balipure's way. One thing they can use here in the second set, obviously an advantage. Service aces 3-1. Opponents' errors, Balipure obviously with 8 and Petro Gazz with 3. No? So Balipure, you want to use your advantage, try to get more blocks, and of course minimize your error.
It will be very interesting how they will be able to come back or recover in this second set. But Petro Gazz is looking good, and we just also want to remind you that this Petro Gazz team is very deep. We haven't seen Myla Pablo as of yet. Wala pa si Jonah sa bete.
Yeah.
Diba? So tignan natin if Coach Jerry will also shuffle things here. We did see it with F2 yesterday.
Yeah.
In set number 3.
But we talked about the depth of benches. No, I feel Petro Gazz has a really good bench. You know, I mean, if you can have Myla Pablo off the bench, that obviously says a lot about Petro Gazz. And you know, when we mentioned the balanced scoring of Petro Gazz, in that first set, Tiamzon with 4, Palma with 4, Pontillas with 4, Soltones with 3. How balanced can you get? For Balipure, actually pretty much the same. Marciano with 4, Orendain with 2, Kasugod with 3, and Baroga with 1.
And for my count, Chi Saet also has 2 points, right?
An ace and the drop, yeah.
So she's also competing with her teammates in a way.
Yeah.
Ganun ka-balanse ang kanilang scoring.
Well, that's how good Chi Saet is, really.
Alina Bicar will start things off for set number 2. Soltones will give it up to Tiamzon. Free ball. Alina on to Janine Marciano. First point belongs to the Water Defenders.
Yeah, combination play by Balipure. Again, we mentioned in the first set, if they can have solid first pass, they can go through the combination, get Marian Buite involved, Jen Kasugod, and you have Marciano and Maraginot. So it's also a pretty deadly team talking about Balipure.
Now it's a service ace for Alina Bicar, bringing her UAEP Finals experience to the PVL.
Yeah, you know, we've been talking about Chi Saet. What about Alina Bicar? And throughout her career also in UST. And I think she played for Army as well, no? For a while.
Yes.
So she has experience, you said. She has experience. That's one thing Balipure will look to.
And she is the leader, the team captain.
Yeah.
Chi Saet on to Rem Palma. What a combination, those two.
Yeah, just so quick. That tip by Rem Palma.
There's a lot of chemistry right there.
Yeah, the familiarity.
Rem Palma didn't even need to celebrate. But then she has the reputation of playing mind games with her opponents.
Are you talking about Rem Palma?
Yes, Rem Palma.
Of course. I think she actually calmed down a bit na, not like when she was in college. Like, can you imagine if she gets that back? And then, I mean, we'll probably see it in the quarters and the semis. For sure.
Abangan.
Yeah.
We're still in their first match. And right now they have a 2-point deficit in set number 2. Regalo doon para kay Aizel Maizo.
That's a pretty tall duo there, Palma and Maizo. You don't want to set it too near the net. You have 2 blockers like that.
Petro Gazz trying to tie things up here. Tiamzon serving. Bicar onto Papir in the end. That's low.
Yeah, hitting that into the net again. Your Balipure, you don't want to see that. I mean, that's what happened to them towards that. You know, they had the lead the start of the first set, then attack faults, and that's what you don't want to see.
Bicar onto Marciano, just tips it. Chisay this time to Soltones. Palma, battle at the middle. It's won by Balipure.
I'm sure Palma wants that back. But what about that front row? That was Buitre, I think, of Balipure getting the better of that matchup.
She will serve now. 4-3 our score.
Good serve.
Oh, there you go. Diretso agad si Chi. Kay Palma. Sa gitna. Kasugod. Kept alive. Soltones. Pineda was there. Pontillas. Marciano. Is there a check? There was.
So here in the second set, better flow of offense. When we talk about balance scoring of Petro Gazz, even Balipure, you have Marciano now scoring, and Buitre as well. So this is something positive from Balipure.
5-3. Alina Picar feeling her options in set number 2. Pineda on to Pontillas.
Oh, good thing.
Marginot was there. Picar this time to Marciano. That's going to work once more.
You can feel now Balipure working hard, taking each point as it comes. And they have the lead.
There's Janine Marciano. That's what she can do. Stand out from San Beda. Serving now. That's Buitre. Pontillas.
Oh, good thing.
Comfortably. Alina Picar doing the honors. Chisay on to Soltones. Side again. Aiza, oh, that's tough.
Oh,
Aiza ulit. Gagana yan.
and if you can see the set of sides actually low, I think that's the set that Aiza wants. Look at this. It's pretty low. So Aiza Pontillas actually using speed or quickness in those hits.
Great hammer mula kay Aiza Pontillas. Lead is 2 points here. Service is long para kay Rem Palma.
A bit, Petro Gazz a little bit complacent right now, I feel. But then we have to give it to Balipure. Really, they're playing a lot better here in the second set.
Marciano serving. 3-point lead for them. Pontillas.
Oh,
Talagang tinawid na lang.
great players know what to do with all these weird sets. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
They were dealt with that, so just try to get over and she gets the point.
But you know what? There's also a lot of familiarity between Chisay and Maizo Pontillas. As Sinjin Reyes also told us, nakampi sila dati sa Team Cagayan in the SVL. Back error here mula sa Balipure. They have to be careful of that.
Yeah, and I think that's one player that we want to see also have a breakout season, or this the breakout conference, is Jo Maraginot finding a home with Balipure. You want to see her shine right now with her new squad.
Lead is 1. Recovery for the Water Defenders. Chisay onto MJ Phillips. Enoa asking for it. Orenda in. Ball deflected. Said again. MJ Phillips sent back. Soltones ngayon.
Oh.
He breaks down the wall.
Getting it through the blockers there.
You love to see the power from Gretchen Soltones.
Yeah, what I love about Gretchen Soltones really, it doesn't matter if the set is perfect, if it's near the net, she goes for it. I mean, she makes it, she gives importance to every set, no matter if, what kind of set that is.
Scramble right there mula sa Petro Gazz. Jen Kasugod will score and Balipure has the lead as we go to our first technical timeout. Sulit saya ang inyong or mapapanood kasama ang Sulit TV. Entertainment, sports, news, and information, andito lahat. Mapapanood ang TV5, One Sports, and One PH at lahat ng free-to-air channels. Siksik na, digital at malinaw pa sa halagang 780 pesos lang. Tumawag lang sa 02-8888-5555 o maaari rin pumunta sa piling authorized stores nationwide. Mabibili rin sa Shopee at Lazada. Bisitahin ang Sulit TV Facebook page para sa iba pang mga detalye. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Bili na ng Sulit TV, powered by TV5. Now let's go to our courtside reporter, Alexis Minsay.
Yes, star hitter of the Balipure Water Defenders, Gaira Baroga, shares to me that Coach John gave her a different role this season, and that is what she will focus on to be of help for her team. Personally, she did extra work and concentrated on timing with hitting during practice with the coaches and her dad. And during the month-long training, connection was prioritized and fortified by Coach John for the Water Defenders. Let's see how that will translate for the second set to see if they will bounce back.
Thanks, Alexis. And she did share to me before this game that Gaira Baroga has emerged as one of the leaders para sa Balipure.
Yeah, well, obviously time to step up right now for those who have been with Balipure for quite a while. Great set there by Vicar. Again, that Vicar-Kasugod connection. One thing that we will see more often in coming games.
Well, Jen Kasugod is one of the mainstays from the previous conference. To see her chemistry with Alina Vicar working out. Oh, this is not a good sight. But Maraguinot seems to be okay.
Yeah, I think they call either a net or crossing violation on MJ Phillips there, but a collision, right? We're glad that she's just shaking it off.
Oh, yes. Health comes first here.
Yeah.
It's 10-9. Tough right there mula kay Gretchen Soltones. Tiamzon, set back. Marian Buitre. Talagang dinepend agad yung sarili niya. Hindi po tumama.
Not over, not over. But, you know, if you're Balipure, yeah, you lost the first set by, you know, quite a comfortable lead for Petro Gazz. But what if you win the second set? It's going to change things.
Yeah, tabla agad.
Oh.
Regardless, the set difference, the points. Oh, MJ Phillips returning it to center.
Yeah, she's stuck with the ball. She won at that point. Look at that.
There it is, diretso agad sa kanya.
I think her focus was really on to get that point.
Ooh, Chisay able to track it down. Tiamzon on the attack. Put in the we'll send it over to Maraguinot.
Oh.
No more for Balipure.
Miscue there by Balipure, and yeah, well, we're tied right now.
11-all in the second set. Remember, in the first set, lumamang din ang Balipure at 7-4 to begin it.
Good cover.
Maraguinot again, set back. This time they go to Buitre. Chisay, hinanap si Soltones. Picard, back to Joe. And Maraguinot will score.
Well, for the Joe Maraguinot fans, you're hoping that's going to be the start of something big. She's been blocked a couple of times, but right now she got that point with determination. So, you know, something she can build on in this conference.
Picard serving. They have the lead again, 12-11.
Oh, good save.
Chance ball here. Vicar, they go back to Joe. Deflected. Chi. May tatawag. That's against Balipure.
Oh, we saw the reaction of Joe Maraguinot. We knew guilty as charged. Net violation. Look at the reaction. Look at
Yun.
this.
Oops! Napakembot ng konti. 13 excellent sets for Chisaet so far.
Wow.
There she is, Tiamzon.
Big.
Sent over. Bang Pineda will give it to Aiza Maizo Pontillas.
You know, we're having better rallies here in the second
Yes.
set.
It's a block point para kay Rem Palma, and they have the lead.
Well, we mentioned this earlier, that tall duo, Pontillas and Palma. No, well, that was actually Pontillas with that stuff block there, but we're going to see a lot of that, especially when they're playing against a lineup that has tall middle blockers as well, like Ria Meneses in the future.
Vicar onto Buitre. That will be against Balipure again. So another attack error coming in. Again, they had 8 of those in set number 1.
Yeah. And I think the key really to Balipure's consistency right now, we've seen, you know, them playing well, we've seen good attacks, legitimate kills, and we just want them to be more consistent.
Marciano.
But it'll come.
Yeah. Again, this is their first game.
Yeah.
But Janine Marciano, slowly but surely, we're feeling her more in set number 2.
Again, this girl, very athletic. She has to be one of the leaders right now for Balipure.
Rap Aguilar serving for Balipure, making her debut as well with the Water Defenders. Chisaet onto Aiza.
Oh, good dig.
Eliza asking for it. Ito ngayon si Marciano, but that's low.
Another attack fault there. Well, the set is pretty close here in the second set. You know, pure Balipure. Try to get some stops here.
It's 15 serving 13. Buitre sent back by Palma.
What a save, though.
Ball still alive, Orinda in. Gets it across. Aiza
Oh,
that's tough. Hindi na maabot yun ni Gretchen Santones.
sudden surge of energy by the veteran.
14 serving 15. It's Jerry Yee.
With hair. He has long hair now. That's considered long.
Of course, he has produced a lot of great talents from Hope. High school legend, as we should say. 16-14 our score. Petro Gazz with a 2-point lead. One Sports is available for free on Signal Play, and One Sports Plus is available on Signal Play Premium for 75 pesos per month. Sulitin po ang inyong panonood ng PVL 2022 Open Conference with the action coming to you live from the Paco Arena in Manila. Again, this is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Ringo and Alexis Linsay, our courtside reporter. So in the second set, it is somewhat similar to the first set wherein lumamang ang Balipure. Ngayon, nakabalik ang Petro Gazz. They have a 2-point lead. And we're seeing for the very first time, Jonas Sabete taking on the Taraflex in this conference.
Oh, yeah. Again, a testament to how deep a bench Petro Gazz has.
Sabete is coming back to this team. She has championship experience with Petro Gazz. Marciano. Set back. Eliza was there. Chisaet will go to MJ Phillips. Kept alive by Aguilar. Rap from behind. Oh, miscommunication. Wala kinapalma in Sabete.
Well, that's a good sign for Balipure. Rap Aguilar showing that she is an option from the back now, expanding the offensive weapons of Balipure.
Janine Marciano trying to tie things up here, down by 115 to 16 in set number 2.
Good serve.
Saed on to Phillips. Maizo just sends it over. Orenda in, tough angle right there. Lapit sa net.
Boy, Maizo has been proving to be a tower at the net. But this is another duo,
Yeah.
Contillas and Phillips.
And now we're seeing for the very first time, DJ Cheng and Myla Pablo, the pair checking in for Aiza Maizo Contillas and Chi Saed. It's not every day that you have that type of substitution.
It's like a new first six.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen Cheng start also a lot of games in previous conferences,
Yes.
and obviously Myla Pablo and Ulysses Sabet. It's like a new first six.
DJ Cheng with a lot of chemistry, of course, with the Santa Lucia players, Sapete and MJ Phillips. There's Myla Pablo, your second best outside spiker in the previous conference. Orenda in, Pineda. Great dig. Soltones.
Oh, what a dig.
Orenda in, deflected. Cheng onto Pablo.
What a rally.
Mula sa likod, Aguilar set back by MJ Phillips.
What a rally, Migs. I mean, you have to give it also to Balipure. They've been digging really well here in this second set, but what a stop by MJ Phillips.
Single coverage, no problem. Number 3 in the league in blocks in the previous conference, taking her talents to the Petro Gazz Angels.
What a, that rally was really good. But what a way to end it. One block and then like, poof, the rally's done.
But again, to your point, just like yesterday in the first game of Army versus F2, the rallies are getting longer and longer as the match goes on. But in the end, ooh, great attack.
Obviously, a strength of Balipure is their taking right now. One thing they can use, if that is there and consistent, now they can focus more on converting good defense into points.
Mentioned the first ball is very, very important. Defense before offense. MJ Phillips, the slide will work for her. You haven't seen much of that so far, but it's great to see that it's working now.
Yeah. These are the things that the fans will look forward to.
Petro Gazz, your bronze medalists for last year's Open Conference.
Oh.
Rachel Soltones getting that service ace. She was number 3 in serving as well in the previous conference. 20 to 16 our score.
Okay. Tapos, tingin lang din ulit tayo sa kabila. Sino ba binablock natin doon sa kabila? Pag lumabas sa block, paano ba natin didepensahan yun dito sa likod? Nawawala tayo. Nawala tayo doon sa ginawa natin kahapon.
Apat lang yan, oh.
Diba? Iba yung in-ensayo natin sa ginagalaw natin yan. Malayo.
Walang may inas ha.
Ha? Sige lang, let's go.
Apat lang yan, apat lang.
It's always great to see the players encouraging each other, especially when you're down, because not everything comes from the coach, right, Noreen?
Yeah. Well, obviously, teammates are very important. Encouragement and all. But I like what Coach Abelia said is, di ganun galaw natin in practice, meaning they have good practices, which is good for Balipure, and they just have to play the way they practice.
Let's see if they can recover. Down by 4 here. Aguilar. DJ Cheng will go to Sabete. You know she can fly.
Fly is the word. Such an athletic player.
And I don't know about you, Noreen, but I noticed that she really has this kick when she goes up. May sipa yung ano niya eh. That makes her elevation look even more animated.
And you really love her because you didn't she wasn't like in the collegiate tournaments like UAP or NC. So when she emerged as a good player, like where did she come from? What talent.
Well, apparently it's Bulacan State University.
Yeah.
Another timeout here, 22 to 16.
Aggressive tayo. Aggressive tayo sa galaw. Block natin doon. Right? Ang block natin doon. Diba? Yun yung kalaban natin doon. Diba? Anong play mo? Hindi lang. Balpas tayo.
One good daw. Bye sa inyo. Let's go. Pasa lang. Pasa mo na.
Quick timeouts being called here. Some sense of urgency na rin para sa Balipure because they are 3 points away from losing the second set.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, for Balipure, they needed that timeout because this set they feel is slipping away. It was close, but now they're down by 6.
22 serving 16, Gretchel Soltones.
What a serve.
Aguilar on the approach. Set back.
The defense really working right now. The net defense of Petro Gazz working well for them.
This time it's Myla Pablo making them pay. MVP in her own right. 23 serving 16, Gretchel Soltones back at it.
Another good serve.
La Victoria goes to Baroga and she will score.
We talked about Baroga being a leader right now for the squad. She'll take her points.
Down by 6, Kasugod will be serving.
Good serve.
This receive right there, kept alive by Sabete. Buitre from the middle, she will score. Back-to-back points for Balipure.
Yeah, after a good first ball, they go to Buitre. Now you're feeling her confidence, Marian Buitre. Feeling comfortable right now here in Balipure.
Badly needed it. 18 to 23, Sabete. Ooh, kinulang.
Trying to be fancy there.
Well, again, this is the first set that they're playing in this conference in Myla Pablo.
Yep.
As she was approaching the ball.
I think that's the most solid hit of MJ Phillips from the middle. A perfect pass, a perfect set. And now you see the set that MJ Phillips likes. A little high. Yeah, what a bomb there.
Well, DJ Cheng must know it.
Yeah.
Dahil last year pa lang, kasama na yan. La Victoria. Back sets onto Baroga. Cheng was there. Phillips will give it up to Myla Pablo. Eroa onto Aguilar. Off speed lamang. Sabete's turn. Jamie onto Gaira. Baroga will make the line. Magkaiba ang tawag ng linesman, but it will be given to Balipure.
I was still trying to figure out which is the right call, but yeah, the first referee calls it for Balipure.
It's 4 set points para sa Petro Gazz Angels. Balik dito, Janine Marshall.
Well, they need solid serving right now from their captain, Bicar. No room for error.
DJ onto Rempalma. Kept alive by Balipure, but that's tough for the attackers. And set number 2 belongs to the Petro Gazz Angels. A little bit closer than set number 1. But again, the composure paying off for the white shirts. Take a look at the replay. DJ Cheng onto Rempalma. This was the last play of the set.
Well, it was a closer set, so Balipure's now looking forward to the third set.
Let's see if they can recover. We'll be back after these short messages. Back here in the Paco Arena in Manila. 2 sets done between the Petro Gazz Angels and the Balipure Water Defenders. Balipure in both sets took early leads, but the recovery was there for the white shirts. And we have some highlights of set number 2.
Yeah, interesting second set for us. We've discovered that Balipure can actually defend. You know, they're the purest water defenders. They defend pretty well. And that could be the foundation of their game. If they can defend well, the importance right now is to focus on converting. We've seen a lot of decent hits for Balipure, and they can play alongside a great team in Petro Gazz. You can see the numbers. They out-attack Petro Gazz 13-12, but the blocking, we talked about the net defense of Petro Gazz 5-0. It was the strength of Balipure in the first set, but right now the tables have turned. Errors just by 1, aces is the same. But for me, a better set by Balipure. Petro Gazz just, you know, smooth sailing. You know, they're obviously very familiar with each other. Balipure getting there. You like what you see in Balipure.
Yes.
They're getting there, a closer set, and right now they're hoping to at least win the third set.
And we're seeing the variety of options that these two teams have. We saw Rap Aguilar from Balipure, kabila naman. Well, it's hard to say na second option sina Myla Pablo, Jonas Sabete, and Jay Phillips also caught fire in the second set. But there you see it, the depth paying off for Petro Gazz.
That's true. That's true. And speaking of Petro Gazz, let's talk about the top scorer. Pontiles with 9, Tiamzon with 6, Palma with 6, Soltones with 5, and for Balipure, Marciano playing well with 8, Kasugud with 5, Orendayan and Buitre with 3 apiece.
Good for you to mention Janine Marciano, the top scorer for Balipure. Yan, nung first set, tahimik yan. But the second set, able to get her composure, get her groove. A lot better performance in the second set of this match.
And she's got, for me, Janine Marciano has got to embrace that role. No? She is going to be one of the first options in terms of offense, and she has to embrace that and play consistently. I mean, if she's consistent, good things will happen to Balipure.
She was in the top 20 in scoring the whole conference in 2021. Now, the third set begins for Petro Gazz with Seth Rodriguez taking the Taraflex alongside Rem Palma, Bang Pineda, Jonas Abete, Myla Pablo, and Gretchen Soltones. Kabila naman, Bern Flora. We're seeing her for the very first time. Kasama sina Janine Marciano, Rap Aguilar, Alyssa Eroa, and Alina Becar.
Obviously, both coaches wanting to give the players more, you know, some playing time here in the third set.
Marian Buitre also starting for Balipure. It is a service error. Also missed out DJ Cheng for Petro Gazz, who will start set number 3.
Well, you know, DJ Cheng actually is also known to be a good server.
Just uncharacteristic on that one. Attacking ngayon, Bern Flora, one of the leading scorers of Balipure in the previous conference. Error coming in mula kay Myla Pablo.
Hitting error there. 2 straight errors for Petro Gazz. Your Balipure right now, this is where you've got to take advantage.
Just like the first 2 sets, they have the early lead. Marciano on the attack. She scores off the block.
Yeah, but credit to Eroa, really, for keeping that alive.
Well, Alyssa Eroa, back in her NCAA days, also getting awards. Proven in Philippine volleyball. Ito ngayon, si Gretchen Soltones just tips it. Marciano of speed. DJ, back to Myla.
Myla has had it. She's had it. She just looked, you know, playing it smart. She just knew where the hole was. Look at this. Just slap it there. Slap it down the line.
Again, she is your second best outside spiker in the PVL 2021 Open Conference. Sabete.
Oh, still alive.
Naitawid pa rin ng Petro Gazz. Combination Marciano. Here's Myla from the other side. Eroa asking for it. Janine will send it over. DJ. Jonas Abete. Good rally here.
Yep.
Bern Flora on the approach. Scramble for the Angels, and it will be a free ball. Vicar, Marciano.
Oh. Boy, she's been playing big
Oh yes.
for Balipure today, Janine Marciano.
Take a look at the replay. It's a combination right there.
But what a set there by Vicar.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Noreen, but I'm noticing that the movement seems to be different for Balipure. The body language, yung ferocity ng atake nila in the set.
Well, obviously, they're getting more familiar with each other, familiar with the game conditions. Ooh.
And Marciano scores again. That brings it up to 5-1.
Well, I think Balipure got the better of that call, if we can see. Oh, yeah. Good call. It did hit. I think it did hit, I think, Petro Gazz.
Service error here. Seth Rodriguez will be serving para sa Petro Gazz Angels. She came from UE alongside her teammate Yaya Gabarda, who is also suiting up for Petro Gazz in this conference.
Well, she's a tall player for Petro Gazz. And actually, followed her career as well. Very effective when she gets going.
But speaking of effective, Noreen, Janine Marciano in this set has been dominating so far.
Yeah. Now, if you're Balipure, you have a 4-point lead. You have to work on this. You know, don't give this to Petro Gazz.
Myla Pablo answering back for Petro Gazz, showing no smile to everyone watching.
That is classic, Myla Pablo. Classic.
Chisite and Isa Pontillas just resting at the sideline at this point. Burn Flora on the approach. A little bit too late para kay Bang Pineda.
Yeah, good effort though, but Burn Flora getting to the scoring act for Balipure. So good things are looking good for Balipure right now.
This is Flora's first set in the conference. She had a lot of playing time last conference. The service error right there that brings the lead back to 3.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Migs. You know, you're up, you've seen the trend in the first and the second set. You can get the lead, but you have to maintain it.
Yes.
So you don't want to see these errors.
Vicar sends it to Aguilar. Cross court works. First technical timeout is won by Balipure. They are up by 4. Rap Aguilar feeling it. So there you see the variety of the options para sa Balipure Water Defenders. Taking their course here in set number 3. Off to a good start once more. Thank you for joining us here in the PVL 2022 Open Conference. By the way, this is also available on Smart Gigaplay. Now let's go back to our courtside reporter, Alexis Tinsay. Alexis, go ahead.
Coach Jerry Yu, the Petro Gazz Angels, ferociously aims to win every game of this leg to gain a twice-to-beat advantage this Pool B. He told the Angels to make sure they convert their first service receive into a point and that they shouldn't waste their first contact. It's a long way from the finals, but they did not train and sacrifice a lot to not up their ranks for the first leg of the season. Let's watch them fly for this set 3 and bounce back.
Thank you, Alexis. That's a good point. I mean, at this point, no, Noreen, they're already looking forward to the playoffs. Yung twice to beat advantage, no? Na kailangan nilang bantayan. So they only have 3 games.
3 games, right? Yeah, and after this elimination round, the top 2 teams will get a twice to beat advantage. So yeah, that is important. You want to be at least the first or the second team in your pool.
Again, in their pool, they have Creamline and PLDT, who will also play later on at 6 p.m. Oh, great rejection right there mula sa Petro Gazz. And just like that, no, Noreen, the lead is down to 1.
That's what we're saying. It's very important for Balipure to take care of that lead. But what a block by Seth Rodriguez.
Well, you talked about her length, her height.
Yeah, and effectiveness. Effectivity.
Yon. Vicar gives it up to Bern Flora from the back. DJ Cheng, she will score, and he has done that time and time again.
It just makes it look so easy. You know, much ado about nothing. Just flip it over.
Yeah. You know, I was surprised at one point of the conference last year, she was a part of the leading scorers list as a setter.
She can't help herself.
Top 50 naman yun. So, Rap Aguilar will score here. Balipure needed that one as they regain the lead.
Boy, Aguilar making her presence felt here in the 3rd set at least. But again, no, slowly but surely you're seeing a lot of players emerge, no? Like Janine Marciano, obviously. Aguilar can be a go-to player as well.
This time, the block for the Balipure Water Defenders. Another good sign, Noreen. That's Janine Marciano.
Huge, playing big really for Balipure. Yeah, and you like what you're seeing now is they have a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
And they're feeling it. Marian Buitre and Marciano working together. They recover here, 11 to 8. Take a look at it once again. That's courtesy of Janine Marciano.
Doing it in offense, doing it in defense. This is a good rotation for Balipure.
Cheng will find the running MJ Phillips, kept alive by Eroa. Ball given up. Phillips, not much power needed, but very effective.
Buitre was there, just couldn't control that. And what about that substitution? Instant offense for MJ Phillips.
So we're seeing her being effective as a hitter mula sa gitna. Combination, Aguilar kept alive by Pineda. Soltones ngayon on the approach.
Good save.
Kabila, Aguilar. Petro Gazz down by 2, Myla Pablo. Long rally.
Yeah.
DJ Cheng onto Soltones. Good effort mula sa Balipure. What a rally here. Pablo, pancake
still
save.
Alive, still alive.
Longest rally of the match. Ooh. Point belongs to the Balipure Water Defenders. Credit them for their tremendous effort on the floor.
Again, they're showing us their strength right now is floor defense. Talking about Balipure, what about all these saves and the patience, and they finally get the point.
So that is their strength.
Yeah.
Displayed in their first game of the conference. Myla Pablo answering back, cutting the lead down to 2.
You know, Eroa has played big also for Balipure today. I mean, we've seen her just chase the balls that she can, you know, sacrificing her body.
Eroa was effective last year for PLDT, number 3 in digs in the league. Not much space right there para kay Alina Vicar. And the lead is down to 1. Quick points mula sa Petro Gazz.
Well, if you're Petro Gazz, you should be happy with that. You needed that ace, and Soltones actually has been serving pretty well today.
She has another chance here. This time to tie it up.
Oh,
Namatay na rin.
jinxed! I jinxed it.
We apologize, Miss Altones. It's 13-11 in favor of Balipure. Buitre will do the honors. Can they pull away? Cheng chases it. Chance ball dito.
Oh.
Bicar onto Kasugod. Pineda was there. Regalo yan para kay Jen.
Well, back to a 3-point lead for Balipure.
So we're seeing good signs when it comes to them protecting their lead. Every time Petro Gazz gives a whisper from behind.
Yeah, at least here in the third set.
Back to a 3-point lead. Phillips with a push. Janine Marciano, she has had a great third set so far. Boy, we need to get her stats in this set alone.
Yeah, I'm sure she's in double digits already.
She had 8 points approaching the third set. 15-11 our score. Balipure holding on.
Oh, what a serve.
Violation here will be called against Petro Gazz. Second technical timeout. It's 16-11 in favor of the Water Defenders. Sulit saya ang inyong panonood kasama ang Sulit TV. Entertainment, sports, news, and information, andito lahat. Mapapanood ang TV5, One Sports, One PH at lahat ng free-to-air channels. Siksik na, digital at malinaw pa sa halagang 780 pesos lamang. Tumawag lang sa 02-8888-5555 o maaari rin pumunta sa piling authorized stores nationwide. Mabibili rin sa Shopee at Lazada. Bisitahin ang Sulit TV Facebook page para sa iba pang mga detalye. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Bili na ng Sulit TV, powered by TV5. Si Norin, nagsha-shopping na ng Sulit TV dito sa gilid.
Checking lang. Checking.
Burn Flora on the approach. Great attack right there.
You can see a totally different Balipure squad here in the third set.
Take a look at it. Flora slowly beating herself in set number 3. Totally different squad right here in set number 3. And it's up to a 5-point lead, 17-12.
Yeah, and with the substitution, a full front row for Balipure.
Sabete. Ooh. May bibigay dito ni Soltones. La Victoria onto Flora. Wow. Great read. There was a hole in the middle of the defense. This time around, Petro Gazz will call for time as we take a look at Bird Flora. Gracefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Scoring on that play. Again, this is her first set of the conference. Okay, so Noreen, this is different compared to the first two sets. Ngayon, Petro Gazz naman feeling the sense of urgency. What do you expect from them?
Well, the timeout was badly needed for Petro Gazz. Obviously, Jerry can sense that the momentum clearly with Balipure. And we have to give it to Balipure because they're playing well. You know, they've worked for this lead. We said that's what they needed to do, and they've been serving well. But for Petro Gazz, I think less errors also in their part. and use their strength in that. I was going to say use their strength with net defense and blocking.
Jonas Abete, she knew it was coming. It pays off with her anticipation. Balik naman dito, Chisay and Aiza Maizo Portillas. Take a look at it once again. Abete tracking it down.
Oh, obviously Coach Jerry does not want to go to a fourth set, bringing back Saet and Pontillas.
13, serving 18. Ooh, a service error mula kay Captain G.
Well, you know, we kept saying that Balipure playing well right now. Petro Gazz has got to have some stops here unless they want to play a fourth set.
G onto Palma. Return to sender. The blocking working for the Water Defenders.
You're right, everything working for the Water Defenders.
Timeout ulit dito si Coach Jerry Yee. They're down by 7.
Pasa lang.
Go, go. Habol lang. Petro Gazz. Hindi, pag umikot si ate, ay sa akin si ate Remy.
It's interesting to read that Petro Gazz, they only need to talk to themselves.
Well, that's obviously Coach Jerry. He trusts his players. You can talk amongst yourselves, discuss, and you don't need me there.
Let's see if they can recover here. Down by 7. Aiza Maizo Pontillas.
Did you see that? I think even Pontillas was surprised that, oh, okay, it's like hitting practice. No blockers.
Yeah. Perfect setup mula kay Chisay. She has played splendidly in this game. Lead down to 6. So Betes serving.
Oh, concern.
La Victoria back sets to Baroga. Crosses the net. She goes to Soltones. Mula sa likod, Bern Flora. Bang will give it up to Aiza. Sent back. Regalo para kay Jen.
Kasugad also playing well for Balipure. Staying, really focused at the net.
A lot of bright spots in set number 3. Kasugod. Flora has come in. Janine Marciano. Even Rap Aguilar. What a set number 3. Rem Palma, papawi for Petro Gazz.
Like scratching the ball over, but they'll take the point. Well, what's important right now for me for Petro Gazz is you have a really good front row. You have to defend better so as Saed can weave her magic.
But that's costly right there.
Yeah.
Unfortunate when it comes to the timing. It's now a 7-point lead for Balipure. Janine Marciano comes back in. That woman has played very well in the set, Noreen. You have the points? She scored 7 points in this set.
Yeah. And we're sure it's not over. She's going to score more.
Total of 15 right now for Janine Marciano. Soltones. Flora from the back. G will go to Soltones. Great hammer right there mula kay Ketchel.
What a set by Saed. Look at that. Again, a good set is if you only have one blocker or none, and that was a great set.
DJ Cheng. Balik dito alongside Myla Pablo. DJ has 7 excellent sets so far. They're down by 6. Alina onto Janine.
Oh, what a dig.
Soltones sa kabila. Not much power needed. Marciano ngayon from the other side. MJ. Ball is still up. Another rally. Pablo. deflected, but Myla will score.
Yeah, well, they need more of that. Talking about Myla Pablo going cross-court. And that's a crucial hit. Crucial hit for Myla.
Myla Pablo feeling the sense of urgency, down by 5 in set number 3. Cheng with a serve. Alina had to track that down. That was difficult.
Good effort though, but yeah, she was caught crossing.
Timeout naman dito ang Balipure Water Defenders.
Madaling pusos. Saan nagagaling? Dulo. O, hindi natin pwede ilagay na. Ha? Kaya doon nasa gitna. Tapos, play 2 tayo. Ha? Pag maganda, diretso tayo play 2. Okay?
Ladies, patient.
Itaas lang natin. Kung hindi natin kaya, i-ano mo, diretso doon, itaas lang natin. Kailangan na natin matapos. Okay? Sige na,
This was a violation earlier against Alina Vicar. She had to cross to the
Yeah.
other side of the floor just to get that ball.
Oh, what an effort though. But you like the huddle there, Balipure. You can feel they're excited.
Yes. Alina back sets. So Durap-Rap kept alive. Myla Stern.
MJ Phillips all over that.
Here we go. Petro Gazz closing in. But can they pull off a comeback in the third set just like they did in the first 2 sets?
Oh, that's a crucial serve for Chen.
Marciano. Pro defense being effective right here for the Angels. Vicar onto Aguilar.
Oh. Well, they're just down by 2, and how are they doing this? Through net defense, which obviously emerged after the second set, and they're using that here.
Denial right there mula sa Petro Gazz Angels. Now it's down to 2, 20 serving 22. Vicar. They go to Marciano. And Patek right there. Janine will score her 8th point in this set.
Crucial kill there by Marciano. Stop the bleeding there and maintain a 3-point lead.
Janine Marciano has now doubled her output in the first 2 sets just here in the third set. Oh, a service error.
Obviously, nerves setting in for Aguilar.
Balik dito, Nicole Chanson started the match for the Angels. She will be replacing Jonah Sabete.
That's actually a pretty interesting substitution. Yeah, she started, but Sabete's been getting her groove right now. But yeah, trust the coach.
They're down by 2. Soltones. Eliza will give it up to Bern Flora. Naibalik ng Petro Gazz Angels. Kabila naman. Janine is rejected.
Oh!
Push here. DJ Cheng, MJ Phillips. Battle in the middle against Buitre. Flora. Big points para kay Bern Flora.
What a kill there. You know, that's pure passion for you from Bern Flora.
Joe Maraginot. Maibabalik dito. 3 set points for the Balipure Water Defenders. DJ will go to Tiamzon.
Oh. Okay, that's why I said trust the coach. That's why he brought Nicole back in.
What a luxury to have all of these attackers in your squad. 22, serving 24. Balipure still hanging on with a 2-point lead.
Oh!
Sharp right there. Janine Marciano. Naibalik. Flora Stern. Tough angle right there. Phillips ngayon. Papunta kay Tiamzon. No more recovery mula sa Balipure.
Well, Petro Gazz is not giving this set for free.
Timeout called here. It's down to a 1-point lead.
Kung saan yung bola, tatas yung bola. Okay? Okay. Yung service niya, Pinapasok lang. Ha? Cross up tayo, up. Jen.
Maganda. Bird, ready agad pag
Ha? Pasok mo, pasok mo. Kailangan mabilis. Ha? Mas magbigay sa'yo. Pagkatong mo sa kabila.
Isa lang. Hey, Bali! One good pass.
Pag lumampas ka doon lang. Pag nandito na yung black. Doon mo na paluin, wag mo na ibalik dito ha.
Let's get back to the action. Tin Tiamzon coming in at a very crucial time for Petro Gazz. They cut the lead down to 1 here in the third set.
Oh, good dig.
Here's Nicole again. Ball still alive. Flora will send it over. Oh, that was tough for Phillips. Oh, does not go over the net para kay Nicole Tiamzon. And set number 3 belongs to the Balipure Water Defenders.
Well, the serve win for Balipure here in the third set. They worked hard for it. And we're looking at a fourth set, Migs.
All of the games so far in this conference
Yeah.
have proceeded 3 sets. There you go. What more can we ask from the heart of Philippine volleyball? 25-23, Balipure takes set number 3. Back here in the Paco Arena in Manila as we are set to begin set number 4 for the third straight match in your PVL 2022 Open Conference. And well, we talked about Balipure getting early leads and then nakabalik ang Petro Gazz, but in set number 3 they just held on until the very end and ultimately they were able to take it.
They are proving that what Alina Bicar said in earlier interviews, they're not underdogs anymore, and they showed us why. You know, they played well. You saw a lot of changes in the lineup, and everyone is contributing, which is what you want to see. But what about Janine Marciano really playing huge for Balipure and Buitre as well? You know, a lot of people stepping up. Look at the numbers. They out-attack Petro Gazz 14-10. They out-block Petro Gazz 3-2. Service aces by 1. Opponent's error still by 2. But the main category you want to see is the attacks,
Yes.
you know? Which is what we were saying in the first and second set. They have defended well. They have to convert into points, and obviously they did. 14 attacks, which is, you know, a good sign for Balipure, which is coming into the fourth set. That's what they want to continue to do.
Again, a lot of bright spots. Capped off by one Janine Marciano, who doubled her output, had 8 points in the first 2 sets, 8 points in set 3 alone. And Eliza Eroa, talk about the defense, Doreen.
I salute her. Hats off to Eroa, really playing so well for Balipure.
Bern Flora will be playing in the fourth set here. She started in set number 3, was able to show some good signs here and there. For set number 4, balik dito si Jonas Abete, so Adrian Palma, She's Sahin, Bam Pineda, Gretchen Sultones, and Aiza Maizo Pontillas. Aguilar, Buitre, Marciano, Flora, Bicar, and Eroa para naman sa Balipure.
Well, that attack of Sabete happened right in front of me, right in front of us. It's like she guided it cross court, like really fooling Balipure. That's the talent also of Jonas Abete.
Marciano on the approach. That's outside, a little bit too wide.
You know, right now, I know Marciano is feeling it, but for me, for Balipure, just stick to your game plan there in set 3. Don't overdo it. Don't
Yes.
overthink it. You know, don't go for too tough angles. Just try to bring it in, which was effective in the third set.
And right now, this is not a good sign for Balipure. Petro Gazz building an early lead in set number 4.
And Chisa getting an ace, definitely not a good sign.
Flora onto Aguilar. Touches the net. Sabete. Ooh, lumaplis. Not able to get it through.
You know, she's thinking, we know Jonas Abete. We know she's very creative as well. But that time, she was still thinking what she was going to do with the ball and a miss hit.
Second time that it has happened today. Jonah from the other side. Papawi naman agad.
You know that it's one for the posters. If you can take a photo, look at that. Look at that. The form, the fold of the body of Sabete. Wow.
We talked about her athleticism.
Yeah.
There it is. He's serving now. Vicar onto Marciano.
Talking about Bawe.
Yeah.
Marciano showing us that, hey, I scored more points than her.
Hey, Noreen, if they want to give us a showdown, we're up for it.
Yeah.
Janine Marciano still holding on to her momentum from the third set. Aiza Maizo Pontillas.
Oh, what a save.
Janine will push it. Cheap. Bibigay dito ni Gretchel. Hirap yun. Pero pumasok pa. The approach mula kay Marciano. Pineda will give it up to Aiza. Goes outside.
Too much angle for Pontillas. They don't look now. It's just a 1-point ball game.
Set number 4. Balipure down by 1. What more can you ask for?
Oh, what a serve.
Kept alive by Petro Gazz. The attack mula kay Pontillas. Kasugod will give it up. She on to Aiza. Alina to cross it. She saw it. Soltones sent back. Balik kay Gretchel. That time around, she finds the back line.
You know, that's really athleticism for you. She wasn't able to get her normal approach, but she was able to clip the line.
1-on-1 right there between Soltones and Janine Marciano. Now it's a 2-point lead for Rem Palma and company. Oh! Service ace off of Bernto.
Well, the coach will always say, when in doubt, get. You know, it's either you get it or you don't get it. You don't just let the ball hit you.
Kunin mo na lang.
Kunin mo na lang. But what a serve by Palma.
Back to a 3-point lead, 6-3.
Ooh, good serve.
Marina Vicar onto Bern Flora. Down the line, it works.
Boy, what an attack there by Bern Flora, showing us that height is not mine. Getting it through Pontillas and Phillips.
Mitigate ng Balipure. It's back down to 2. Marciano will do the honors.
Oh.
Ooh, that's low. Can't afford these errors right here. Petro Gazz has the lead. Can they close out in 4 sets, or are we gonna have the first 5-setter, Noreen, in this conference?
Well, of course, the fans want a 5-setter. Always.
Flora on the approach. Sent back. Eliza gets it. Janine Marciano. Pineda was there. The push mula kay Phillips. And that's just enough for them to score. 8-4 our score. Petro Gazz with the lead. MJ Phillips getting the set here. Not much power needed, but no more recovery. Mula kina Janine Marciano. 8-4 our score. Once again, we thank you for joining us here in the PVL 2022 Open Conference. One Sports is available for free on Signal Play, and then One Sports Plus is available on Signal Play Premium for 75 pesos per month. Sulit na, basta makapanood ng inyong premier volleyball league. 8-4 our score in set number 4. Petro Gazz with the lead. Here's Flora. Marciano from the back. Aiza was there comfortably. The push again mula kay MJ. Ito naman si Rap Aguilar. Chisa at the combination onto Soltones.
Good rally.
Kasugod finding in the back row.
That's a smart hit by Kasugod, sensing a hole there in the corner pocket.
Kasugod has had her moments from the middle. It's back down to a 3-point deficit for Balipure. Saed, Soltones off the block.
Combination play this time by Balipure, by Petro Gazz.
Soltones will be serving. You mentioned how good she has been from the
Not
service
saying
line.
anything.
And Noringo.
Just him. Blame him.
Well, they still have the lead here, 9-6. Kasugod will be serving.
Oh, good serve.
Saed onto Phillips. Good angle right there.
I really feel the set of Saed should be a little higher, like we saw with Cheng and Phillips, because it's too low. You can see the fold of the arm of Phillips.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the proper follow through, so maybe a couple of adjustments should be made.
4-point lead. Aguilar on the approach. Soltones was there. G sends it to Sapete.
Oh, what a day.
Shano read it well. Rap. Sent back. Eliza was there. Vicar onto the back row. Flora. Sent over by Chi. Good rally again. Vicar. Free ball will be given up. Oh, it's outside.
But scrappy play there by Petro Gazz. A couple of one-handers and a set out.
Chi-san almost had a good idea. Was not able to be successful on that play. It's 7 serving 10. Chi onto Palma. Sent back. Janine Hewitt.
I was gonna say that was a perfect pass by Pontillas, but they're not able to convert.
Attack error mula sa Petro Gazz. Tumama po si Rem Palma sa net. Sabete on the approach. Eliza Iroa was there. Picar sends it to Aguilar. Down the line. They will call it out.
They're trying to elude the blockers. Miss the line completely.
3-point lead for Petro Gazz. Chisaet will be serving for the Angels.
Good serve.
Combination, Aguilar. That's gonna work for Balipure.
You know, we gotta mention this performance of Rap Aguilar. She's playing well and deserving the start here in the fourth set.
Saet onto Palma. Oh, ball was high. Collision mula sa Balipure. Not much space right there to operate.
Well, that's because they wanted to get the ball so much. Look at this.
Got naman sa ulo.
Yeah, but they're young. They'll get over it.
It's one of the hardest besos I've seen in my life.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope they're okay. I think they're okay.
What a serve.
Petro Gazz up by 3. Marciano set back. Flora will get this. Ooh, that's low.
She's not okay. Victoria is not okay. Nah. Yeah, mistimed that jump. You can see that slow-mo. She was on her way down. That's why she clipped the net.
Lead up to 4. Sapete sending it. Alina onto the running Buitre. Papunta sa gitna. That's gonna work for them.
You know, for me, Marian Buitre is an underrated player. She is athletic as well. She has that delay and that hang time as well, which is should boost her confidence. She's played well in this game.
Buitre came from Cherry Tigo, seeing more playing time here with Balipure. Flora, did she get the check? Yes, she will.
You know, these girls right now talking about Bern, Flora, Aguilar, these are the girls who will not give this match, you know, just give it to Petro Gazz.
You know, Noreen, a little bird told me that when I'm covering or when someone's covering with you, there's a high chance na magpa 5 sets. Let's see if it will come through. But right now, Petro Gazz still holding on to the 1-point lead.
It's a toss-up.
Hey, I've had my fair share of 5 sets.
Yeah, I heard.
12 serving 13.
Good serve.
Saet, back sets, Puntillas, tinawid. To be given up by Rap Aguilar. Pineda, Saet, onto Palma. That's gonna work. We've seen that time and time again.
Wasn't the best of hits, but Palma will take it.
2-point lead for Rem Palma. She will be serving for Petro Gazz.
And for Petro Gazz, you have to be happy with this front line.
Vicar onto Flora. Set back by the wall of the Angels. Soltones try to go for the kill. Saet onto Gretschel sa gitna. Great read.
She was denied. Kasugod also playing huge for Balipure.
Great net defense right there.
Based to be tall. Parang she didn't jump like a full bloody jump, full body jump, but she still got to.
Yes. Unfortunately, it is a service error mula sa Balipure. It could have been a big one. It could have tied the game. Aiza will be serving. Vicar onto Kasugod.
Oh.
Soltones. Alina onto Flora. Sent back.
Straight to the blockers.
Great read mula kina MJ Phillips. 16 to 13 our score as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, MJ Phillips just all over that. Well anticipated.
3-point lead for the Angels. Second technical timeout of set number 4. The PVL 2022 Open Conference is available on One Sports and in high definition on One Sports Plus, Signal TV Channel 261. Thank you for joining us. Big Scom is at your service alongside Noringo and Alexis Tinsay. Set number 4 between Balipure and Petro Gazz. The Angels are up 16-13.
Yeah, well, a 3-point lead by Petro Gazz, but of course, you know, Balipure is looking mixed and bringing us to a fifth set. Good luck.
14 serving 16. Petro Gazz, uncharacteristically, comparing to the previous sets, Petro Gazz has held on to the lead from the start. Balipure hanging on.
Yeah.
La Victoria on to Kasugod. Paizo read it. The push mula kay Sabete. Jamie, back to Jen. Aizo was there. Soltones. La Victoria will give it up to Rap Aguilar.
Oh, still alive.
Ball up high. Soltones. Good blocking mula kay Kasugod. La Victoria, combination. Baroga was denied.
Great long rally there. MJ Phillips now proving she is a force to be reckoned with at the net.
MJ Phillips feeling it here in set number 4. It's 17-14. Gretchen Sultones will do the honors. Up by 3.
Good serve. Oh.
Phillips thought it was going up, but didn't even reach the other side of the floor. So it's 18-14 now. Timeout called by the Water Defenders.
Hindi ko bibigay sa'yo. Eh, may pamatong tayo. Lidil si Rana. Nakita mo siya pumasok? Hindi, di ba? O, ba't binigyan mo yung press? Di ba? Hindi automatic. Oo, nag-iisip ka, pero dapat decisive ka rin kung kanino may bibigay.
4 points tayo.
Ha? Sige, promote mo.
Let's go.
Take a look at the replay. Eroa just sending it to the net. Ends up with a point para sa Petro Gazz. 2-1 in favor of the Angels. 18-14 here in set number 4.
Oh.
Misreceived. Another service ace para kay Gretchen Sultones.
See, now we're not saying anything. Period.
Tahimik na lang po kami bago mag-serve ang mga players natin.
It's a 5-point lead for Petro Gazz.
Can they close it out here in set number 4?
Oh,
There you go. Another one para kay Gretchen Sultones. Yeah, you know, this might be working for us. Tahimik na lang tayo na rin before she serves.
no one can blame us.
20-14. Wow, they're just pulling away here. Courtesy of one Gretchen Sultones.
Obviously, they don't want to see a fifth set talking about Balipure.
Aguilar off the blockers. Good sign. They badly needed that one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously these players from Balipure, they're still, you know, they know they played well the third set. They want to go to a fifth set.
Chamzon. Ooh, that reaches the line.
Pinpoint accuracy for you.
Looking like target practice mula kay Nicole Chamzon. MJ Phillips serving 21-15. Eroa on to Rap mula sa likod. Chi will give it up to Rem Palma.
Oh,
Wow. Not sure if that was her intention, but it worked.
we've seen it more than once.
22-15. It's now a 7-point lead for Petro Gazz.
Ano pinakasabi sa ilon? Line. Oh. Anong sabi ko sa'yo? Depensa mo. What happened? Oh, gaano ka bigat yung pinalo yung dinapol na yon? Ba tayo nagbabanggaan? Kasi hindi tayo nag-uusap. Oh, lumamang na naman ang 7. Oh, kanina sabi natin 3 lang, tatabahuhin natin. Ang 4, tatabahuhin natin. Eh anong gagawin natin sa 7?
Seven-point deficit for the Balipure Water Defenders. This will be a big challenge for them. Let's see if they can still maneuver a comeback.
Obviously, the timeout is crucial. But I liked it when Coach Abella said, what are we going to do in 7 points? Silence.
Oh, yeah.
From the players, silence. They're trying to internalize what they're going to do. So let's see if the timeout will do wonders for Balipure.
22, serving 15. MJ Phillips with 11 points, 7 attacks, 4 blocks. Do the honors.
Oh, good serve.
Alina finding the line mula sa likod.
It's just smart playing for you. Vicar already saw that. Soltones was nonchalantly walking around.
Lead down to 6. Chisait call against the Angels.
2 straight points. You should be happy coming off that timeout. Talking about Balipure.
Boy, those words of Coach Romel. Let's see how it will pay off. Tiamzon. Pero what was there? They give it up to Rap Aguilar. Good coverage muna kay Eliza. Mula sa likod, Bern Flora.
Good save.
Rem Palma. No more recovery para sa Balipure.
Trent Palma's just pushing it through the blockers, through the net.
You don't need all the power in the world that time around. Able to read the defense.
Yeah. But what about that save by Bang Pineda?
Vicar. Marciano. Bang was there. And Chami send it over.
Oh, what a dig.
Janine Marciano, papunta sa gitna. Recovery mula sa Angels. Alina Vicar, combination. Janine Marciano.
She ain't done yet. She ain't done yet. Talk about Janine Marciano. Who's playing a great game for Balipure. And if they indeed will go down in 4, she wants to go down fighting.
18, serving 23, Rap Aguilar. Chisait. On to Aiza Maiso Pompilias. Balik kay Janine, but this is low. Six match points by the Petro Gazz Angels. Can they close it out? Will there be a last push mula sa Balipure Water Defenders?
Of course, the fans want that last push.
Error to start it. 19 serving 24.
Well, crucial serves by Marian Buitre. Again, no room for errors.
19 serving 24. Chisait will find Gretchel Soltones. That's way off. Back-to-back points for Balipure. Lead is down to 4.
It ain't over.
People here holding on to their chairs.
Hoping for 5 sets. 5 sets.
20 to 24. Buitre. Chisait on to Palma. They go to Janine. Chi on to Palma again. Whistle against the white shirts.
Boy, this is a comeback. Just down by 3.
3 straight points for the Balipure Water Defenders. 21 serving 24. They're hanging on to this match. Buitre.
Another good serve.
She on to Aiza. She'll try to finish it. No go. Janine will push it. Chisait on to Soltones. Sent back by Kasugod. Maizo Pontillas puts it away. And that is win number 1 for the Petro Gazz Angels here in the PVL 2022 Open Conference.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, I'm sure the fans enjoyed it as much as we did covering it. It was a fun game. A lot of revelations, but
Yes.
Petro Gazz emerges.
So far, the conference has been perfect. 4 sets ang ating tatlong matches. But you did mention, there you go, the promise from the players. Again, a lot of off-season movements. They're slowly but surely paying off. We'll take a break. First, 25-21 to end it in set number 4. Unlike the first 3 sets, Petro Gazz took control at the start of the 4th set and they held on to the lead even after a few scares mula sa Balipure.
Well, still, for me, it was a great game. I mean, I said earlier, a lot of revelations, and you can't help but be excited for this conference, really. A lot of players, a lot of names emerging. So, a lot to be excited for this conference.
All right, so speaking of our winning team for today, kasama po ng ating courtside reporter na si Alexis Tinsay, ang ating best player of the game.
Yes, here with me is Maizo Pontillas, who scored 11 magnanimous points for the Petro Gazz Angels. Aiza, as a new Petro Gazz Angels, lumabas yung pagkabeterano mo kanina. What were you focusing on to dominate and close the match?
Siguro nag-focus lang kami sa laro namin and nag-adjust kung ano mga dapat i-adjust and ilaro lang namin kung anong nilalaro ng bawat isa dapat.
Yes, and secondly, ano naman sa tingin mo yung mga crucial adjustments from this win onwards?
Yun nga, marami kaming service errors and sa usap din sa loob, nagkakalituhan or sinukukuha ng first ball or ng mga balikan ng bola. Yun lang din yung inanan namin. Pinag-focusan na maibalik na yung focus namin dun sa service at sa depensa.
Yes, and last but not the least, message mo para sa fans ng Petro Gazz.
Maraming salamat po sa walang sawang suporta sa Petro Gazz Angels and thank you sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa PVL.
Yes, congratulations again, Aiza, and the rest of the Petro Gazz Angels. Tune in for more dominating matches. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Alexis. And as magnanimous as the points were of Aiza Pontillas, yeah, of course. Noreen wants to point out that the defense as well of Aiza was very effective.
Yeah, for me, it's an overall game, you know, aside from her, obviously, leadership, her scoring. I saw a lot of digging, a lot of, a whole effort really by Pontillas in the front, in the back. That's why her teammates also would follow suit, looking up to her. That's why I think, you know, Petro Gazz is a lot to be excited for, although they lost one set, but we see the mix of these new players working well, and moving forward, you can expect better combination plays and better connections.
We talked about the leadership in the pregame of Aiza Pontillas. G-side also, her leadership on display. And there you see the dominance of this team in this match.
Well, actually, good you mentioned G-side. Yeah, good game as well. You can see 3-1 in terms of attacks, 49-44, and a big adjustment also by Petro Gazz in terms of that. Blocking, obviously the strength right now of Petro Gazz is their net defense. Digging 66-56 aces. This is huge, aces, 10-2.
Yeah.
And Aiza Pontillas actually talking about their service errors, but you have to commend them for the aces, 10-2. So a lot of strengths you'll see throughout the matches that will come, which, you know, even the fans can look forward to as you get player, you know, favorites in these teams.
Well, in terms of promise mula sa ating mga kapunan, yes, Petro Gazz played very well, but Balipure, the tremendous promise, especially from their youngsters, even some veterans who transferred teams, they were able to become very effective in today's matchup. Later on, it will be the other two teams from Pool B against a new look PLDT high-speed hitters, and yesterday we saw Signal HD take down the defending champions, so you never know what can happen.
I'll never know, just you have to tune into all the games and enjoy volleyball at its best.
Again, we thank you for joining us here in the PVL 2022 Open Conference. This is the heart of Philippine volleyball. In behalf of our director, Raul De Ocampo, our executive producer, Ms. Ado Carlos Bayuga, Alexis Tinsan, my partner Noringo. My name is Mix Gomez, and then please stay tuned because later on it will be PLDT versus Creamline.